Plato wrote that Poseidon created 3 water and 2 land rings, ideal as if perfectly drawn with a compass. Today, 12,000 years later, we see them in the center of the Sahara. This is coincidence number 1. From the palace center to the sea, 50 stadia, 9 kilometers. That's the same distance in the Richat structure. This is coincidence number 2. To the north, there are mountains. To the south, there is the sea. Today, we are standing right here on the border of an ancient world. Behind us lie the towering cliffs of Adar, and ahead, a vast plain where the waves of Atlantis once gently splashed. Before the strait, you call the Pillars of Hercules, an island lay, west of Gibraltar, Mauritania. Here, beyond the pillars, the way to Atlantis begins. This is coincidence number 4. The entire plain was crisscrossed by straight canals connecting the city to the sea. Today, satellites record such lines here, beneath the sands of Mauritania. The longest is almost 100 kilometers. This is coincidence number 5. The land around the palace teemed with moisture, and today in the heart of the Sahara, ancient riverbeds and oases retain its essence. This is coincidence number 6. In one terrible day, Atlantis disappeared beneath the waves. 12,000 years ago, the earth experienced a great flood. The seas rose, continents sank beneath the waves, and the Sahara was washed away by water. When the storm finally subsided, only rings were left behind. This is coincidence number 7. The Sea of Atlantis' shores became unnavigable. Thick silt remained after the submerged island. Today, on Mauritania's shelf, traces of the ancient Tamanghasset River are visible, buried by layers of silt after the Great Flood. This is coincidence number 8. On the island, they mined stone of white, black shale, black and red colors. In Risha, it is one and the same sandstone. It rusts, it fades, it darkens beneath the sun, changing its color like the desert's skin. From these, even today, homes are built on the Adar Plateau. This is a coincidence number 9. Plato wrote, the island was home to many elephants. 12,000 years ago, elephants and ostriches inhabited the western Sahara and the Adar Plateau. Their images are still carved in stone. When the Sahara was green, rivers flowed here and elephants roamed. From the island of Atlantis, one could easily cross to nearby islands, and from there to the mainland. If Atlantis was a part of ancient North Africa, then this condition is met. The continent is indeed close by. At one time, the Sahara was a lush green land with rivers, lakes, and abundant life. The plain, which faced southward, was protected by mountains in the north. From these, rivers flowed, nourishing the meadows and the forests. Here, around Richat, we find the same traces, ancient riverbeds and dark, fertile earth, clear evidence of a once thriving valley. This is coincidence number 12. From the sea, they constructed a canal 3 plethora wide, 100 feet deep, and 50 stadia long. In Lai's expedition, a canal of the same proportions and direction was discovered. Perhaps this is where Atlantis' ancient hydro system truly began. This is coincidence number 13. The whole edge lay high and dropped sharply to the sea, while all around it stretched a vast flat plain. The Richat structure truly stands atop the Adar Plateau, surrounded by an ancient ocean floor. If you raise the water level, its contours transform into the Eye of Horus, and the Sahara becomes the island of Atlantis. This is coincidence number 14. The water flowed downwards and once again replenished the soil. Harvests were gathered twice a year, both from rain and from canals. Around the Richat structure, traces of ancient chernosm, silt, and plant pollen were discovered. At one time, rivers flowed here and forests flourished. This is coincidence number 15. Poseidon brought forth 2 springs from the earth, one warm and one cold. In the center of Richat, radon gas emissions are recorded, clear traces of ancient geothermal activity. Here, deep beneath the sand, the earth continues to breathe. This particular coincidence is number 16. The land of Atlantis abounded with various metals, and among them was orichalcum, which was inferior in value only to gold. In the rock formations around Richat, the iron content reaches 70%. The earth here truly shines with metal. This represents coincidence number 17. Plato recorded that the narrative concerning Atlantis was documented by the Egyptian priests in size. If you look at the Sahara through their eyes, the Adar Plateau and the Eye of the Sahara form the Eye of Horus, a symbol that has survived for thousands of years, a memory of those who knew more than us. This is coincidence number 18. This is the center of the Eye of the Sahara. We stand on the peak of what was once an island in the middle of a vast body of water. The island had many lakes fed by rivers and rainfall. Around Richat, traces remain of ancient bodies of water and dried up seas of the Adar Plateau. Even now, after the rains, water returns here for a few days, like a reminder of the past. This is coincidence number 19. Atlantis disappeared in a single day and night of great calamities. At the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, off the coast of Mauritania, there are traces of gigantic underwater landslides. Their age is approximately 12,000 years. This could be the imprint of that very catastrophe. This is coincidence number 20. Plato wrote, 9,000 years before Solon's time. Solon lived about 600 years before our era, meaning we're talking about approximately 12,000 years ago, and it was then Earth underwent a sharp climatic shift, the end of the Ice Age and the beginning of the Holocene. Both the time and the nature of events match the description of Atlantis' demise. This is coincidence number 21. Atlantis. Plato described Atlantis in great detail. Dmitry Pavlov and the Lai team identified these coincidences and confirmed them on site within the Richat structure. When coincidences exceed 2 dozen, randomness is completely ruled out. This is coincidence number 22.
We've introduced you to 22 coincidences. Actually, there are many more, and many still await discovery. Now, the next stage begins. On February 19, 2026, we embark on a new expedition to Mauritania, to the Richat Structure, the home of Atlantis.
This is not a tourist trip, this is a real expedition.